Hi, welcome to a new Ableton video of mine. Today we have a look at the Flechtwerk Pro plugin. It's a better version of the free plugin Flechtwerk, so this video is also for you if you're just interested in the free version. We will first have a look at the whole track and then I show you the advantages of the Pro version and I will show you every sound I made. So let's have a look. Okay, so let's start with this one here. It's a percussion track. So as you can hear, it shifts between two voices. And you can do that by opening the step sequencer from the Pro version. And what's a little bit sad is that so the original module for Eurorack has an input for an LFO to change the voices. We don't have this here, but you can do a little hack. So you can apply the LFO on the step length, and it helps to have a more organic, random feeling in the selection of the voices. So I have to apply it again. I only selected 2, but you can change the step, and the height of the step decides which instrument is selected. So let's try this, or start with this here. Yeah, so what it does, it's changes the selected instrument, but every time you hear the sound, it's like, it's not the same selection, so it changes from time to time. And in this case, I used just 2 instruments. And by the way, it sounds very organic, like, real instruments. So that's a very nice sound from the Flechtwerk. Okay, so the bass, for example, I also did with the Flechtwerk. Let's hear it in solo. And you can hear the slight changes of the higher frequencies to make it more interesting. And what's also important to add character is this plugin here. So I will turn it off and you can hear the difference. So it adds more character and makes it more interesting. The kick is the DS kick, and as you can see, it's only this kick, so no effect. And that's intentional because the bass has so much weight and so much effects that the kick is fine just by that. So let's hear it. Okay, so a classic 909-ish kick. Then I added a top to add more highs, and for that I used, of course, the Flechtwerk. So it's basically a snare. Okay, and then I put bass and kick together, and what's interesting that, yeah, I use the Corpus plugin from Ableton to glue it together. So let's just hear it without. And now with. Very nice. Yeah, and I added a low-end glue, so a little bit OTT, but just a little bit. Okay, then we have, let's just see, this here, like it's, yeah, a percussion voice, and you hear it from time to time. Also with the Flechtwerk, so it changes from a tonal voice to the snare. Then I added a nice reverb and a little bit compression, then the sidechain. Yeah, so very powerful. Then, also important, to add a little background atmosphere. I used for the first time actually the granulator. So, and what it does, it takes a short sample of your selected samples, so a short part of your sample, and then it repeated it, and you can make very interesting textures because you can apply an LFO, for example, on how long the part you selected will be, and yeah, or the randomness of the selection. So let's hear it without anything else. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do another video of the granulator, but when I'm honest, there are many videos on YouTube, I guess, from this plugin. So yeah. And the sample, I think it says texture, but I think it's just a hat or something. So yeah, it does the job. And what's also helping is the OTT to make it, louder, because it's an atmosphere sound and I want it very constantly. So the OTT helps. Okay, then we come to the heads. And first of all, I glued the heads together with the Ableton drum bass. And the difference is very, very interesting because it sounds more together with the drum bass. Or actually a bit more in your face, but not so much. So this hi-hat is of course from the Flechtwerk. I realized I don't use this one, so let's delete it. Okay. But this one is from the Flechtwerk, but I exported the audio. So what you hear is the Flechtwerk plugin as an exported audio. Very nice sample. Okay, next one, just a 909 hat. Simple. Okay, now we come to the melody. And I used this voice from Flechtwerk to create the melody. And also I put the FM amount to this, so you can hear a little bit of pitch change. I like the sound very much. Yeah, and as a short reminder, so when we heard the whole track, you had to look on the tonal balance, and maybe you saw the little bump here in the 1K area, and that comes from the melody. But I wanted intentionally. So of course you can try to make your tonal balance very, like a straight line, but that's not always the best case or the best choice. So I want the headphoney character of the melody, and just Okay, then in this part here I put the melody here, but 1 octave higher. Simple. And here the two melodies, so the original and the same melody with an octave up, are together. Yeah, nice. And the last sound is the noise sound, and it comes from the Flechtwerk. So just a simple noise. And with an LFO and a filter, you can make a lot of movement. And also important for me was to use the same rhythm of the melody to make it more musically, it makes more sense. So let's hear it one more time with the melody together. yeah. Okay, I forgot this one, but that it's, yeah, just a snare. Okay, now we have everything. Okay, I hope you liked the video. Write me a comment if you have questions, and yeah, maybe I will make a tutorial how to master this track. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.